the party takes strong exception to recent unfounded allegations made by some Azimio la Umoja leaders of alleged interference by ODM in the ongoing process of reconstituting the Iebc. For the record, this process is being conducted in full accordance with the NADCO report. It is also common knowledge that NADCO was chaired by none other than the Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, the leader of the Wiper Party. Kenyans are fully aware that the inordinate delay in commencing this exercise was due to the failure to resolve the nomination of the Wiper representative to the selection panel, following the support of ODM, both at the PPLC and in court, including affidavits sworn by our very own Junet Mohammed here. Wiper got its rightful slot, and as we speak, Wiper's nominee to the panel, Koki Muli, has been part of the process from the shortlisting to the ongoing candidate interviews. In fact, one of the candidates who've been shortlisted as a member of the commission is Honorable Musyoka's advisor, and this is fully within the candidate's constitutional right. Further, the law grants the selection panel the authority to determine its own procedures, granting it operational autonomy in executing its mandate. The panel should be allowed to independently execute its mandate without political interference, or indeed any other interference. We view the accusation by a section of Azimio leaders as an attempt to preemptively discredit the panel and the outcome of the entire process. Kenyans have waited a very long time to have an electoral commission in place, and we will not countenance any attempts to derail or delay that process. That is that the selection panel is supposed to work independently. They are not consulting ODM on who's going to be the chair of IEBC. If that were the case, then we would call all those candidates here, and this team here would be the one to conduct the interviews. But ODM is not the panel.
The right chairman for ODM has not applied.
Yeah, I mean, so if we were consulted, I would probably find a very good chairman for. But that is not my job. It's a job of the panel. That is why we set up a law that sets up an independent panel, because at the end of the day, Kenya has almost 100 registered political parties. Yeah, so that if you remember the process of how we arrived here, there was an ADCO process which Kalonzo and Honorable Ichungwa chaired. We agreed on the representation on that panel. We agreed that there would be representation from the minority side in the House, two. And then two from the majority side. We have a representative from the Law Society of Kenya. We have a representative of Iebc, the body governing accountants. Then we have a representative from the political parties liaison committee. And in fact, there is one who's supposed to represent non-parliamentary political parties. They are there. And then representatives of the religious community. That is a broad representation of the society in Kenya. It cannot be up to the political players alone. So for me, really, for anyone else to demand that they need to be consulted, yet they have representation on that body, is to be disingenuous.